Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So tonight, actually, because I'm filming at night, which I don't think I've ever done before. Normally I film during the day, and this time I didn't film during the day. I'm filming at night. So good night to you, or good morning, or good afternoon, good midday, whatever time you're watching this at. Hello, how are you? Don't mind me. I've had a glass or two or four, but who's judging? We're not gonna judge. Anyways, I had in mind this olive, kind of like a grungy look in mind, and I was so eager to film it, even though I have a list of other ideas just piling on my little journal that I note everything down so I don't forget anything. It's growing and growing, but a look like this came into my head and I thought, I just have to do it. I just have to. Like, I cannot. And I turned out loving it so much. I love the way it came out. It's so like, the lip is just so 90s and the eyes are just so grungy. I'm obsessed. So I hope you guys enjoy this look. Thank you for watching and joining me. If you're 21 or and over, or wherever you are watching this and you're legal of age to drink, pour yourself a glass and join me. So going on using one palette only, we're going to use the Morphe Boss Mood palette, the 35M. It looks like these, and I really want to do kind of like an olivey green type of look today, so I know I'll probably be using like these colors here. I'll probably dip into the black and then one of these like olivey green shimmer colors, and I'm so excited. I need chapstick. One sec. You guys, I'm not sure what's going on, but freaking hair. This side of my mouth, like, let me just put chapstick all over my lips really quickly. But this side of my mouth, I'm sure you can see like it's a bit darker. For some reason, especially in the morning, it feels like my skin in this area is like super tight, and when I open my mouth to like yawn or something, it feels like my skin is like tugging and pulling, and it's been hurting so much lately. Like I don't know what it is or like why it got like that. And it just kind of started like about a year ago. It used to be on both sides, like specifically like right at the ends of my lips. I had little slits there. Like, I'm not kidding. I cannot make this up. Like, I yawned one day, and I feel like it just ripped open. Like, these two sides like ripped open, and this side was worse than this side. And eventually it went away, and now just on this side, I don't have any rip, but it just feels like my skin is like stretching, and it's I mean, it hurts every day, but in the morning more, like when I wake up. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it means, but every day it it feels just tender. You know what I mean? Like, what does that mean? I don't understand. Like, why is this happening? Why? Anyways, enough about my tangent. Oh, before we go on, just really quickly, I was listening to a podcast while I was doing my eyebrows, and this podcast that I was listening to, it's called Two Girls, One Ghost. Two friends, they tell paranormal stories, and one of the girls was telling a story about her cousin and like her dog. So her cousin had a dog. Well, they had two dogs. One of the dogs passed away, and her little cousin, who was like 3 years old at the time, kept referring to the dog who had passed away, and she had said something about her little cousin had saying something to her parents like, oh, when their second dog, who was alive, like passes away, their other dog was gonna be like so happy, like we're gonna be sad, but you know, this dog who's already passed on is gonna be so happy. And I don't know why, even thinking about it now, like I want to cry. I don't know why that story like gets me so teary-eyed, but like I was on the verge of tears. I had to like stop for a moment and like fan myself because I was literally going to cry. And maybe it's because I'm 3 to 4 glasses in. I don't know. But anyways, no sad talk. So I'm going to take my Morphe M506 brush, and from the Boss Beat palette, I'm going to take this super dark, oh no, girl. I'm going to take this darker olive shade. So on my brush, I'm just going to pat this in the crease. You guys, I got this mirror from the dollar store. Can you believe it? The dollar store for $1. They had a whole bunch of different colors. I believe they had whites. They had white, black. They did have another color, but I don't remember what it was. But I know they also had lime green. And I was stuck between the black one and the lime green one. And I thought, you know what? Lime green is probably better for my aesthetic. So I got the lime green one. This almost looks black, but I think it's because this brush had black on it earlier from a previous look I did. So that's my bad. That's my bad. Just to lighten that shade up a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and go in with a mixture of, I think, this one here and then this one as well. And I'm going to go right on top of that shade because I kind of want to lighten it up. After those first 3 shades, I'm going to take this lighter green here, which I think is so gorgeous. Like, it's probably one of my favorite greens that I own. But I'm going to take that on that same brush, and I'm going to kind of overlap it. Can you see? I hope you can see. I'm going to overlap it with the shadow that we put down. I'm going to overlap it, but also place it like above it. That makes any sense. With a clean brush, I'm going to use this to start blending out the edges. I'm not going to put any product on this, but in case you're wondering, this is a Wet n Wild brush. They don't have names or numbers, so I'm not sure what this brush is called. I do know that they come on the package when you buy them, but not on the actual brush. So I'm not sure exactly what this is called, but just any fluffy brush that you have would work fine. Just going to start blending this out. I don't think I've ever filmed a video at night like this, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna like filming at night, only because if I film during the day, you know, like I'm up and I'll have the makeup on doing whatever I'm doing, but at night I just want to get into bed, and I just know I'm gonna be like much too lazy to clean this off. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. So I've been listening to podcasts pretty much like all day, every chance that I get. And I'm really into the true crime and paranormal podcasts. But every time I listen to a paranormal podcast, I always think like I have kind of like, I don't want to say like ghost stories of my own, but just weird things that have happened that I can't explain. And I know I believe in that stuff. Like, I'm a heavy believer of spirits and other things. And I have like some stories that I would love to share, but I'm trying to wait till at least either the end of September or at least midway through October, somewhere between then to share mine on here, because I really want to like just come on here and share some of the stories that I have, but I'm trying to wait. I'm trying to wait until that moment comes. But yeah, so I'm already like thinking about that. Every time I listen to like an interesting one, I rehearse mine in my own head. I know that's weird, but that's just where I'm at in my life right now. I don't know how else to explain. On my brush, I'm going to take a mixture of the two darker greens, and I'm going to start patting them in the inner and outer corner of my eyeball. I think I kind of want a halo eye, but not so like structured, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm not going to make it super clean. I just want the outer and inner corner like a bit darker than the inner part of the eye, but I do want to go with like a super shimmery green color. So just want to darken this up. I'm still on the fence if I want to go in with a black shadow, but I don't know. Like, just a teeny tiny bit if I use a black shadow. But I don't know, that first like super dark green that we went in with did such a good job of like darkening everything, or making everything like pretty dark. So I don't know, I might just keep it like this. Maybe I'll add a little bit of black. Decisions. I'm gonna take the tiniest bit of black and I'm going to put it like right in the the outer crease area. I don't think I want the black too much in the crease. I want it on the outer crease and inner corner, or inner, what am I trying to say? I want it on like the outer V part and the inner V part of the eye, but I don't think I want it in like the crease area. I just want these two parts to be super deep and dark. On this brush, every now and then I'm grabbing a bit of that light lime green shade and blending it out. So with the tiniest bit of concealer, I'm just going to tap that in the center of the eye. Like I said, I don't want like a super like harsh line. I just want something for the base to kind of stick to. So just with a little bit of that light green shade, I'm going to go over just the edge, just a teeny tiny bit. Because I want to have it have a bit of like a gradient or something. What I'm going to do is closest to the edge of the shadow, I'm going to go in with this green here. And then on the inner part, I'm going to go with this green here. Just because this, I swatched them and this one came up a bit darker than this one. Actually, you know what? I didn't swatch this one. What does this look like? This looks... Ooh, okay. Change your plans. Change your plans. So because I have them swatched here. So instead, oh my gosh, that pinched me. I'm going to go in with this one here and then this one. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and finish my face and put on my lashes off camera. I'm going to use my Alter Ego lashes from Boldface. These are a tried and true favorite of mine. So I'm going to apply these, finish my face, and I really want to smoke and blow out the bottom lash line. So we will be right back to finish that. Okay. We're back. So, oh, it's so hot in here. Before I do the lower lash line, I'm going to take this glitter called Distortion from Urban Decay. It's their heavy metal glitter liner, and I'm going to take just the tiniest bit like in the center. Not too much because this can go off like loose super quickly, but just a tiny bit. It's not gonna hurt anyone. If I was wearing this look out, I would definitely line my waterline with black, but because I'm taking this off right after I'm done, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm going to take the dark green shade that we used and I'm going to smoke that under the lash line. Actually, I'm going to take that on the inner and outer part. I'm going to leave just the tiniest bit of a gap in the middle. I'm going to take that oh my god, the second darker shade, and I'm going to run that underneath. I'm pretty much going to run all of the greens that we used underneath the inner and outer part of the lower lash line. But I really want to smoke it out. So for the inner part of the crease, I'm going to take my finger with the lightest shimmery green And I'm just going to tap that like right in the center. So freaking pretty. On the inner corner, I put Lucky Clover from, what is it called? Anastasia, Beverly Hills. And I'm just going to run a whole bunch of mascara on my lower lash line. So guys, that's the finished look. I'm kind of obsessed with this, I'm not gonna lie. I like it a lot more than I thought I was going to. Just really quickly though, for the lip combo that I'm wearing right now, because I didn't film it, I use the Wet n Wild Chestnut lip liner, and then I actually use a lipstick today instead of a liquid lipstick. This is the e.l.f. lipstick in Blushing Brown, and it's just it's a beautiful brown color. Like, there's no other way to describe it. So that's what I have on my lips now, and honestly, like, hello. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this outro sweet and short because it is, let's see, what time is it? 11:16, and I just want to take this all off, get into bed, put on a slasher movie or something, and go to sleep. So that is all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already, and if you already are, thank you so much from my teeny tiny heart. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.